Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Kalsoom Mir. Welcome to my channel, Learn Urdu Language Step by Step with Kalsoom Mir. This is our fifth lesson. In this lesson, you will learn about short shapes of Haruf Tahajji and few Arabs. Short shapes always come in the beginning or in the middle of the words while joining alphabets and making words. In the end of the words, always come full letters. Now let us start our today's lesson. Lesson number 5. There is a chart with short forms of Haruf Tahajji coming in the beginning. There are a few Haruf Tahajji which always come with full shape. For example, Alif and Alif Madda. Then Dal, Dal, Zal. And Re, Ade, Ze, Ye. These letters always come with the full shape. Here is a Be, and its short form is like this, Pe. It is hidden inside. This is Pe, and this is short shape of short form of Pe. When it will come in the beginning, it will be like this. And similarly, Be, when it will come in the beginning of a word, then its shape will look like this. Be with 1 dot, Be with 3 dots, but the shape will be same. Next, Te letter, it will look like this. This is the short form of Te in the beginning of the word. And this is Te, and its short form is like this in the beginning of the word. Then Se, it will look like this in the beginning of the word. And Jeem, it will look like this. It's a short form of Jeem. When we will join Haruf Tahajji and we will make words, then this shape will be used. These short forms will be used. And Che, this letter is Che, and its short form is like this in the beginning of the word, when Che will come in the beginning. And this is He. He, its short form is like this. And Khe, its short form is like this. Dal, Dal, Zal, and Re, Ade, Ze, Ye. These letters only come, always come in full shape. And next is Seen. Seen will look like this. Short form of Seen is like this when it will come in the beginning of the word. And Sheen will look like this in the beginning of the word. And Swad, it will look like this. This is a short form of Swad. And Zoad, again, Zoad is like this. It is with a dot at the top, and it will look like this. Then Toe, Zoe, they will remain full shape. In full shape, these letters will come in always in full shape, whether they will come in beginning or in the middle or in the end. And next letter is Ain. Ain will come in the beginning like this, short form. Ghain, the short form of Ghain is like this, and the short form of Fe, it will look like this, and short form of Qaf in the beginning, it will look like this, and Qaf, it will look like this. The short form will look like this, and the short form of Gaf, it will look in the beginning like this. Then lam, when it will come in the beginning of word, then it will look like this. And meme, its short form will look like this. And noon, it will look like this. And vav will always, it will remain in full shape. And hey, gol hey will look like this, and this is a small sign below it. This is inverted comma. It shows gol hai. When it will come in the words, it will used in the word. It will be used in the words. Then it will look like this in the beginning. And Hamza will remain full always. And choti ye, it will look like this with 2 dots below it. And badi ye, it will always remain same, and it always come in the end of the letter, in the end of word. There is another chart again with short forms of Urdu alphabets. Alif and Alif Madda is not are not present here because they remain same. And Be, it will look sometime like this. Pe, like this. These are also in the shapes in the beginning. And Te, in the beginning, it will look like this. And Se like this, Jim like this, Che like this, and He like this. He like this. And Seen will look like this in the beginning of word, and Sheen like this, and Swad like this, and Zwad like this, and Hamza, Ain. Ain is similar to Hamza when it is in the short form. But Hamza has a slight difference, that its tail is bigger than short shape of Ain. And Ghain, its short form will look like this. And Fe, it looks like this. And Kaf, in the beginning, it will look like this. And Kaf, it will look like this. And Gaf, it will look like this, the short form. And Lam, its short form in the beginning of the word will be like this, and Meme like this, and Noon like this. And He, Gol He, it will look like this, and Choti Ye like this. Badi Ye, very rare it looks like this. It mostly it comes in the end, and it looks like this, right? And this chart has actually Arabic font. The difference is only in the font. That is Arabic font, and this is Nastaliq Urdu font. And next chart is short forms of haruf coming in the middle of the word. When these haruf will come in the middle of any word, then the shape will be different. It will be changed. This is alif, form of alif when it will come in the end. In the end, it will be full, but it will look like this. It will join from this tail with the previous letter. And this is Be in the middle of the letter. When it will come, it will look like this. And when Pe will come in the middle of any word, then it will look like this. And Te, it will look like this. These are short forms of Haruf Tahajji when they will come in the middle of the words. And Te, it will look like this in the middle. And Se, it will look like this. And Jim, Che, He, Khe, all letters of this group, Jim, Che, He, Khe, 4 letters. These letters will look like this. and Jim will have one dot below, and Che will have three letters below. He is empty, and He has it will have one dot at the top. Then Dal, Dal, and Zal, three letters. They will look like this, and dal will be empty. Dal will have small toy sign at the top, and zal will have dot, but the shape will be like this. And then re, ade, ze, ye, these four letters, when they will come in the end, these are in the middle or in the end, both shapes are like this. And with this tail, they will join with the previous letter, all these letters. And Re will be empty. As you know, Ade has a small toy sign at the top like this, and Ze has one dot, and Ye has three dot at the top. And Seen and Sheen, both will have the same shape like this, one tail on this side and one on this side. From here it will join with previous letter, and from here it will join upcoming letter. So Seen is empty, and Sheen has three dots at the top, as you know. And then Swad and Zwad, the shape of both letters will be like this. Zwad will have one dot at the top. And then Toy and Zoe, it's both letters will be look like this, and Zoe will have one dot at the top. Ain and Ghain, these both letters will look like this, and Ghain will have one dot at the top. Then Fe will look like this with top with one dot at the top when it will come in the middle. And Kaf, it will look like this with two dots at the top. And the other Kaf, this is Qaf and this is Kaf. And this Kaf will look like this in the middle of word. And Lam, when it will come in the middle of letter word, it will come like it will look like this. And Meme, in the middle of word, it will look like this. And this is a short form of Noon, coming in the middle of word. It will have one dot at the top. And Wow, in the middle and in the end, it will look like this. And this is Golhe. When it will come in the middle, its shape will be like this. And again, it will have inverted comma below it. And this is Do Chashmi Hai. When it will come in the middle, it will look like this. And these tails are for joining purpose. Here it will join with previous letter, and here it will join with next letter. And Hamza, it always come at the top of the word. If it will become in the middle, then here at the top of letter. And if it will become on ending letter. For example, if it comes at the top of alif, ending alif, then Hamza will be here at the top of alif. And this is the Choti. When it will become in the middle of any word, then it will look like this. And Badi, it normally it comes at the end of the letter, so it will look like this in joining form, right? If it is separate, then it will show the complete shape, but when it will join in the joining form with the other Haruf Tahajji, and it comes at the end, then it will look like this. Here are Re letters, Re, Ade, Ze, Ye. These are remain like this. This is ending shape, I told you when they will join with other letters, then they will come like this. But when they will come in the end, then they will look like this. Separate, when they will come separate. Joining in the joining form with the one side, they will join only, not with two sides. Dal and dal, they will join in one side. Next letter will come after complete re and a complete dal. Other letters will join from both sides. So separate letter re will like this. Re, ade, ze, ye. Then I have a chart for you. Haruf tahajji with Zer, Zabar and Pesh. So these Zer, Zabar and Pesh are called Arab in Urdu. And with the help of these Arab, we are able to produce different sounds. So these two signs or Arab at the top, this is Zabar at the top of Alif, and this is Pesh at the top of Alif. And this is Zer below the Alif. And this is Mad sign at the top of Alif. So when we use Zabar at the top of alphabet, any alphabet, it will give us a short sound. So this will give oo sound, short oo, oo, and this will give, there will give e sound, very short sound, e. So Alif Mad has long sound, right? So this is different. So we will use today these three signs or Arab, Zabar, Pesh and Zer. Zabar and Pesh are on the top of letter, and Zer is always in the bottom or at the bottom below the letter, right? So we will use these three Arab with each letter, each harf tahajji, and we will produce sounds. And it's better for you to repeat after me. Alif Zabar A, Alif Pesh U, Alif Zer E, A U E. Then Be Zabar Ba, Be Pesh Bu, Be Zer B, Ba Bu B. Then Pe Zabar Pa, Pe Pesh Pu, Pe Zer Pi, Pa Pu Pi. Te Zabar Ta, Te Pesh Tu, Te Zer Ti, Ta Tu Ti. Then Te Zabar Ta, Te Pesh Tu, Te Zer Ti, Ta Tu Ti. Then Se Zabar Sa, Se Pesh Su, Se Zer Si, Sa Su Si. Jim Zabar Ja, Jim Pesh Ju, Jim Zer Ji, Ja Ju Ji. Che Zabar Cha, Che Pesh Chu, Che Zer Chi, Cha Chu Chi. He Zabar Ha, He Pesh Hu, He Zer Hi, Ha Hu Hi. He Zabar Kha, He Pesh Hu, He Zer Khi, Ha Khu Khi. Dal Zabar Da, Dal Pesh Du, Dal zer di, da, du, di. Dal zabar da, dal pesh du, dal zer di, da, du, di. Zal zabar za, zal pesh zu, zal zer zi, za, zu, zi. Re zabar ra, re pesh ru, re zer ri, ra, ru, ri. Ade zabar da, ade pesh du, ade zer adi, ada, adu, adi. Ze zabar za, ze pesh zu, ze zer zi, za, zu, zi. Ye zabar ya, ye pesh yu, ye zer yi, ya, yu, yi. Sin zabar sa, sin pesh su, sin zer si, sa, su, si. Shin zabar sha, shin pesh shu, shin zer shi, sha, shu, shi. Swad zabar sa, swad pesh su, swad zer si, swa, su, si. Zwad zabar za, zwad pesh zu, zwad zer zi, zwa, zu, zi. Toe zabar ta, toe pesh tu, toe zer ti, to, tu, ti. Zoe zabar za, zoe pesh zu, zoe zer zi, zo, zu, zi. Ain zabar a, ain pesh u, ain zer i, a, u, i. Ghain zabar gha, ghain pesh gu, ghain zer ghi, gha, gu, ghi. Fe zabar fa, fe pesh fu, fe zer fi, fa, fu, fi. Qaf zabar ka, qaf pesh ku, qaf zer ki, qa, ku, ki. Kaf zabar ka, kaf pesh ku, kaf zer ki, ka, ku, ki. Gaf zabar ga, gaf pesh gu, gaf zer gi, ga, gu, gi. Lam zabar la, lam pesh lu, lam zer li, la, lu, li. Mim zabar ma, mim pesh mu, mim zer mi, ma, mu, mi. Noon zabar na, noon pesh nu, noon zer ni, na, nu, ni. Waw zabar wa, waw pesh vu, waw zer vi, va, vu, vi. He zabar ha, he pesh hu, he zer hi, ha, hu, hi. Again sound will be same. He zabar ha, he pesh hu, he zer hi, ha, hu, hi. Hamza and sound of Hamza and Ain will be same. Hamza zabar a, Hamza pesh u, Hamza zer I, a, u, I. Ya, ye, both ye will have same sound. Ye zabar ya, ye pesh yu, ye zer yi, and again the same sound. You saw that these all sounds with the zabar, pesh, and zer are short sound. A, u, I, ba, bi, bu, bi, pa, bu, pi, like this. And with mad, the long is the sound is long. Alif mad, ah. And noon gunna, we don't write this letter. when we join words and we pronounce this sound. This is only sound. When we write the letter, we in writing form, we write this actual noon and a small sign of jazm like this. I will show you. Sometimes this sign looks in the writing form, and sometimes it is not written. But we understand that here is the sound of nun gunna, right? So this sign is called jazm. Jazm. So as I told you when I was showing you pictures and we were making words with te, I told you tongue, te for tongue, and tongue is leg in English. So noon gunna is there in the word tongue, right? So this we show this letter when we write alphabets, but in the words we use this and we pronounce like this. Dear students, today you learned about short shapes of haruf-e-tahajji coming in the beginning and in the middle of the words. Then you learned the sounds of haruf with zabar, pesh and zair. Please don't forget to like and share the video. If you are new on my channel, then subscribe it and press the bell icon also. See you in the next video. Up till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.